your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Out of my way, get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
Super way up, get your weight up, put your plate up. You a foreign, we at war, and I got all the hallelujah, Talladega, baby Jesus, in the flesh, come and get it, and I'm get it. All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah, don't we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red, I'm ready right now, don't run your mouth too quick, let's get it. Stop talking, one way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way.
Don't make me wipe you, get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, winning this in my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play.
Out of my way,
get out of my way,
out of my way,
out of my way.
All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah, don't we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red, I'm ready right now, don't run your mouth too quick, let's get it. Stop talking, one way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way.
Don't make me wipe you, get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, winning this in my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Yeah. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get it clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as Nevada, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the wizard of Oz. Keep the money and change, we ruin the vibes and checking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters, the demise of falsely idols. Get exposed through code and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers.
Nation.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Indianapolis Colts and the Jacksonville Jaguars. We're playing under the lights and some heavy rain here tonight. Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Richardson throwing to start out. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. We had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Troy Anderson that time with the tackle. Richardson on 3rd. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Receiver in motion. He's headed right. Richardson to throw again. Puts this underneath to Taylor. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. And goes to the hurry up here.
2nd and 6 at the 50-yard line.
Second down carry for Taylor. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You want to drain some of the excitements of the noise from a home stadium? That's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
He's got his man. It's Alec Pierce. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Offense in a hurry up here. Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. He's denied the score as they finally get him down at the 1. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
That's such a magnificent run. Quick story time. My first NFL start. Ricky Waters does the same thing. Gets the ball inside and near that goal line.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Colts finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Lawrence going to throw straight away here. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Brian Thomas Jr., his intended target. And now it's 2nd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
Jaguars, 1st down.
All right, let's go.
1st and 10 at the 46.
Lawrence working from the gun. As the open man downfield. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Give him 32 on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
and 10 at the 15-yard
From the
line.
gun, ETN gets it. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
Taken down back at the 18-yard line.
Offense to the line, second down.
Hey, go!
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, it's way too much risk for that reward.
6 yards to go here. It's third down.
Hey, easy.
Now throw, third and long. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed. They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. And they finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory.
I remember these feelings running on the field after a great return like that, Kate. It almost feels like stepping into a batter's box with runners on base. So much of the work has been done ahead of you. Now you got to go deliver.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Cougar 19. 18 radio. 18 radio. Mustang 19. Panther 11. Panther 11.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Taking a shot deep here. Catch is made in close. All the way. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts get 6 more on their early advantage. Extra point is up and good from Sly. And the Colts drive their lead to 11.
14. Jaguars 3.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Bayshul and Tootin now on the return. Things going well so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
And they're on 39-yard line.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
24.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Headed out right. Connection made, Travis Etienne. And this is taken ahead to the 42. Charvarius Ward brings him down.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Red on red. Here we go.
Lawrence throwing here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
And they were finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
And the Jaguars first
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. The scoreboard reads 14-3. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the second quarter, it's Jaguar football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. They'll give this up the middle to Etienne. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this, too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
Has him on the quick hitter. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. A gain of 15 there. And the Jaguars have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Lawrence looking to throw. He's got it in the red zone. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
The 14-yard line.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
All right, let's go.
From the red zone now. Buying some time right. Check this one down to ETN. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Back to the air. Lawrence escapes the pocket. Has it in close. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
So you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop. We're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Hey, go.
ETN has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
ETN again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars making a one-score game in the first half. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
19, 18. Cut 19. 19 tight. 19, go.
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. That's caught for the first. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
1st down, Indianapolis.
So the big play has them well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down that 17-yard line. Working quickly here. And bring the tight end left.
1st and 10 at the
from the red zone on 1st. And he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts now lead by 10. Here's Sly to try the point after.
Joey Sly lining up for the point after.
And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Here's Lawrence to throw. Now look underneath here for ETN. And he'll get it up to the 44. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
On 2nd down, it's ETN. Get some space around midfield. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Rip, 20.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. throws his 4th interception of our season. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Get some space around midfield. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Motion the slot man right. Give here to the motion man. Only able to get back to the line on that 1st down play, so no gain. So nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Offense in the hurry up here.
First down,
18 Rattler.
First down throw here from Richardson. That one's complete, right side. He takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts grow their lead just before halftime. Here's Sly to try the point after. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Colts take a 3-possession lead. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Chased out to his right. The lateral goes haywire. It's out. And there it is. He just kept choosing to go backward, partner. And now he's all the way in his own end zone for a safety. Cannot believe it. Pulled in at the 20. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Now they send their back in motion right. To the air on this 1st down, Richardson. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. Nickel look by the Jaguars here. 3rd down. Throw here. 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. 4th down coming up. The Colts are ready for the punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He's back to throw. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Full momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Hey, Lion.
Throwing here just before halftime. Lobs this deep down the middle. And And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. Well, as we all know, halves can't end on a defensive penalty. So now we get an untimed down. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. Already has one in this game. This from 30. Little knocks it through. And they get a smidgen closer as it's down to 16. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Being rational, give them what they ask for. It's not enough. You solid, clever, but it's not enough. You better run stuff, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Lawrence working from the gun. Forced out to his right. Throwing the out route complete. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. How about 29 yards on first down? And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Lawrence with it on first. Buys time, rolling right. Made the throw as he was getting hit block, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up second down.
Hey, kill! Hey, Ron!
Lawrence now off the play action. He gets this one to Strange. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Jaguars, first down.
On red.
First and 10 at the 20.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Again, it's Lawrence to throw. This one's caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars cutting to the lead, coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, first and 10. Start on the ground, Taylor. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Offensive line fast.
Brings up second and 12.
65, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Man in motion here.
Cup 19, Cup 19. Warriors 70, 19 tight, 19 tight.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Right side, this is wheeled in by Warren. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be second down.
Cut, ready?
Back to the air. It's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. So the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up
Richardson now, 3rd and 2. And he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts make it a 16-point ball game. Here's Sly to try the point after. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Colts take a 3-possession lead.
Jaguars 19.
All all set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors.
Set to kick off.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Hey, go!
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Gonna let this one fly, deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. So the penalty would have given them a lot of yardage anyway, Brock, but getting the catch, that makes it feel a whole lot better.
Look at his ability to not only work deep downfield through contact, but come up with the catch as well. You know, Kate, that's what scouts call competitive toughness. That's what a quarterback.
Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars shrinking the lead some in the third. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Little Tex on the extra point. And the Jaguars cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Track him, 60.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Jaguars get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, that defense got a little something extra after the pick, and any return is normally a product of good coaching. They drill this all the time on the practice field about becoming a runner, finding the near sideline, your defensive players becoming blockers. And I know it doesn't show up as a ton of return yards on the stat sheet, but boy, every yard's important and critical in the game of football.
And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
Red 23.
ETN punches it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Offense in a hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. It's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Taylor now up the middle. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Panther 11.
Here's Richardson. Gets this one to Pierce. And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down. But he's marked short after a gain of 7. 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
From the gun, Taylor. And he works this to the 38 before going now. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good for the Colts. 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Left side into the hands of Warren. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Richardson. Completed to his running back. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Looking quickly here. From the red zone on first. It's his running back. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Second and 3 now.
Come on. Hey! Got hot 70, hot 7, go!
Once more now, it's Richardson. They did it! He made the interception! And the Jaguars have some new life in the fourth! There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But
the 30! The 10! Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars take a fourth-quarter lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars take a 4-point lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. His return starts at the 5. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Richardson now on first and 10. Short pass brought in. Breaks the tackle. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, after the 40-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set. First down throw here from Richardson. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Richardson now. Finds a little room there. Gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Richardson on third. Through the middle. His finds its target. That's Taylor. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line. Working quickly here.
That's good for the Colts. First down.
19 target. Buffalo 18.
First down, Indianapolis.
18.
Richardson on first and 10. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
18 Rattler. They're not 60 Bobcats. 6 Viking. 60 Maverick. 60 Dragon 60.
Now Richardson to throw. This one quickly to Taylor. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
Speaks to this guy's talent is just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Let's go now. Go.
Richardson on the sneak. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Colts take a fourth-quarter lead. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Colts push their lead to 3. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Here's ETN to begin the drive. He's out in the clear. When this gets close to the red zone, he is inside the 25.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
Lawrence with it on first. Flush down out to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
From the 24 once again, it's second and 10.
Hey, son. Here we go.
Lawrence working from the gun. Completed over the middle. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Here we go. Third and less than a yard.
Hey, Soko, son. Here we go.
Looking to throw. Pass caught. It's Hunter. He's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got first and 10.
Hey. 11, back. Here we go. Hey, Silver.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Rolling left, buying some time. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars trail by a field goal. Another try for them from the 11. Here's second and 10.
Hey, easy, Ralph.
Here he is to throw. Brought in. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down is short that they've got to figure out now. They pick up 9 on that previous play.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. Lawrence here running the sneak. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
For a QB sneak to actually go backwards, a couple things have to happen. Fumble of a snap, or that front defensively absolutely overwhelms the line of scrimmage. That one was the latter, and kudos to them.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Red.
Desperation time here. He's got it. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars jump in front late. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars take a 4-point lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. All right, working from the gun to Suggs. 1st and 10. We'll look to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That one intended for Adonai Mitchell. And it's going to be 2nd down. Setting up to pass. Him on the quick hitter. He hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line.
70 Rangers. Buffalo Rangers.
Here he is to throw. That one nabbed by Warren. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
It's a gain of 18.
Back to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
All right, let's go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Hey, line. Here we go.
Out of the gun, a give to ETN. All right, short on marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Rip, 20.
Looking to throw it. He rolls to his right. That's caught for the first. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Offense to the line for 1st down. Conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Going deep here for the end zone. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
And that is teaching tape right there, Kate, for why you'd ever give up on a play. Looked like a certain touchdown grab until he comes in and knocks the ball free right at the last moment.
Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. Cam Little now in a high-pressure spot. From the left hash, 54 yards out. The kick is off the mark, no good. So it's the Colts who come away with a win on the road. Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say that the top-ranked defense in the NFL probably going to take a couple of hits to its status after this one. We have not seen an opponent